My unusual experience today. Around 10:45 a.m. I experienced the unusual. I was on my way to the movies with my parents. I was sitting in the back seat. Everything was normal. They were talking to each other, and I was just enjoying a nice relaxing ride. But then, it started. My eyes slowly started to twitch. At first, I thought it was because of the AC going as it usually makes my eyes dry. So I decided to move myself away, so it would blow on my eyes. But it didn't stop. If anything, it got worse. I tried rubbing it to make it stop, but it didn't work. I tried almost everything I could do at this moment. The only thing left to do was ignore it. But then that's when things got worse, but in a good way. Deep within my chest, I felt something. I focused closer on it, and eventually I felt as if there
was a presence watching me.
Even though there was no one visibly watching me, these emotions got worse, more powerful, and my eye twitching got worse too. It was like it was having a spasm. And then randomly, my stupid brain put a picture
In my head about the girl
from school I liked. And then things got worse. She appeared out of nowhere, sitting right next to me. I looked over to her too, check if she was real. No matter how hard I blinked or rubbed my eyes,
she wouldn't
leave. The next thing I know, she put her hand flat down on the seat in between us with her palm facing up. My gut told me to put my hand onto hers, and when I did, I felt the touch of her hand. She closed her hand and held it. When she did, I felt love and happiness, so powerful. The twitching in my eyes stopped and turned into crying. It also put a smile on my face. This was like nothing I've ever experienced before. I sat there, so happy and so loved for a good 3 minutes. And she was there the entire time, sitting next to me, with our hands together. I felt the touch of her hand the entire time, but then, randomly it stopped. She had disappeared and vanished. I could no longer feel the touch of her hand. It had looked like I was holding an invisible hand the entire time. I was still smiling, and even when that ended, my brain still felt loved and happy the entire time. It was so overpowering that I had to put my head up and close my eyes to control myself. I've been thinking ever since about what this could be, how I could feel her touching my hand if she wasn't even there. And then I decided to post it on Reddit and tell all of you. And maybe you can help me understand this a bit more.